What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello. My name is Elizabeth. This is EJ Joyful Plans, and in today's video, we are sharing a tip, a part of the 25 days of planner tips and tricks. This is an annual event hosted by Tamara, the paper and pen girl. This is my third year participating, and every year I'm surprised that she asks me back, but I'm delighted to be here with you guys today. Yesterday, you heard from Pleasantly Planned, and tomorrow it's Plannerista 101. I will list all 25 days of planners down in the description box. So if you want to follow along and hear a new planner tip every day leading up to Christmas, then please check out the playlist down below. Let me share with you a little about myself so you can get some context for where this tip came from and how it might be helpful for you. I am a wife and a mother to a 13-month-old, 40 years old, and so I'm a later in life first-time mom to a baby. It's a lot. I work outside the home full-time and part-time. I have EJ Joyful Plans on Instagram and YouTube and occasionally on TikTok, but I don't know about TikTok. I'm trying with TikTok. I'm too old for TikTok, but we're doing it anyways. I digress. The point being, in addition to being a wife, a mother, a full-time employee, a part-time independent contractor or entrepreneur, I guess, I also have just daily to-dos and homekeeping related tasks. And the biggest issue I've had over the course of this past year with welcoming Esther into my life is time. I don't have enough time. There are so many things that need to get done. I've long felt can't get done because there are not enough hours in the day. I have no margin. There is no margin. And this is something that I've really struggled with. I feel like I'm always busy, I'm always tired, and there are things that are always left undone at the end of the day. A couple of months ago, I got really fed up with this feeling like there's not enough time. Like, how am I supposed to get everything done? How am I supposed to go from work to spending quality time with my child while also meeting deadlines for affiliates and doing videos and making sure the dishes are clean? And I should also cook dinner and cook breakfast and pack lunches. I don't get it. How am I supposed to do that and file our taxes, pay our bills, grocery shop? I have gained an enormous amount of weight over the last year since Esther was born. I don't have time to move. I'm not eating healthy. Let's just go down the laundry list of things that I'm not doing right. And a couple months ago, I got pretty darn fed up and I decided I'm going to use an hourly planner for a couple of weeks and write down everything I do in a day. I'm not typically an hourly planner, and this wasn't meant to be a way to organize my life and to keep my to-do list. It was just meant to be an audit of how I'm spending my time every day. And I have to be as honest and accurate as possible. I know this sounds like just another thing to do, not really like a tip, but trust me, it works. My tip is to audit your life for a week or two to see where you have margin, to really see how you're spending your time so that you can find places in each day to get one thing done and to spend more time with your family. I'm gonna grab this hourly planner. I've been using this Hemlock and Oak. This isn't sponsored or an ad or anything. I'm just a fan. And I know Happy Planner does hourly time blocking planners. Clever Fox has a really great one that's an appointment calendar that actually breaks the hour down by 15-minute increments. I used this I'm still using this, but after 1 week of just writing everything down, how I spent my time, I was able to really see how inefficient I have been. Every night when I first started, every night when Esther would go to bed, my husband and I would turn on the TV and we would just watch TV until we went to bed. Now that's all good and fine, and I've used the excuse that that's how I unwind and relax, and I've needed it and I'm so tired at the end of the day. That's fine. But there were 2 hours every evening right there that could have been used for the most essential things that had to get done that I haven't been doing. In the mornings, I'm constantly stressed, racing to get ready, to clock in, then to get Esther ready for daycare, to respond to work messages, and then drive Esther to daycare, and then drive to my office. Mornings, super chaotic. But a little bit easier if instead of turning the TV on the previous night, I food prepped for Esther. And I noticed if I woke up even 30 minutes earlier and beat Esther to wake up time, then I could get myself ready for work so that I'm not racing to get ready while also getting her ready. So while this doesn't create more than 24 hours in your day, it allows you to see how those 24 hours could be used a little bit better. For me, the number one issue in going from planning to done, planning to complete, planning to executed, is feeling like there's just not enough time in the day. But what if there is time in the day and I'm just not using it well? Auditing my weeks kind of helped me see how I could better strategize each day. And from there, I can pick one thing that I can get done that day, one thing that is incredibly important. Because while sitting on the couch and watching a movie or watching TV at the end of the day is a great way to unwind and feel relaxed, the reality is that for me, I'd go to bed feeling like I wasted my time. I feel guilty for being a bad mom for not doing the food prep earlier. And I feel shame that I wasted my time. And those feelings don't give me peace or rest or feel accomplished. And they don't give me energy. That time would have been better spent doing something that moves my family, that moves me along and gets me ahead for the next day. So my tip is really meant to be used hand in hand with maybe a couple other tips that you're hearing over the course of this month. If you take some time to write down what you do every day and you do an audit over the course of a week or two, you'll be able to see and strategize how to better use your time and to find space for completing your tasks. Because I started time blocking and seeing how I actually use my time, my husband and I made the decision that we won't turn our TV on a majority of the time during the week so that the evenings could be spent doing things more important, like filing our taxes, paying bills, tackling the stack of mail that's been sitting on our dining table for 2 months. And probably one of the best uses of that time, talking to my husband about how we're doing, how our family's doing, where we see ourselves going in the next year or two. Reconnecting with each other so that we are better parents for Esther and better spouses to one another. I hope this tip is helpful. I know it does involve getting another planner if you don't already have an hourly time blocking calendar. You could also make one or maybe do it digitally on your phone. But the practice of actually auditing your day and seeing how you're spending your time really illuminates a path forward for how you can get the things done on your to-do list. And it encourages you to find the things and the behaviors that need to be modified so that you can live a healthier and more balanced life. I don't have it all figured out, but I needed to set that baseline to see, Elizabeth, are you bananas? Is there really not enough time in the day? And I discovered there is enough time in the day. I just need to use it better. Make sure you follow along with the planners listed in the description box to see the other tips that we have this month. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is ejjoyful_plans. It is always a good time, friends. And if you want to hang out with me again, I sure hope that you do. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I do a lot of decorative planning. I like doing planner reviews and flip throughs and just sharing life. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.